There we go. Feel like the president. All right. There we go. You got me right with the president line. We went live. Look at Snowblower's working. Everything's working this time. This is awesome. Well, welcome to Yarbo Live. Here we go. I'm gonna let some people join here. I'm gonna make sure. Let me check on the platforms here real quick. YouTube's always a little delayed, but so is my phone. There we go. Hey, yeah, there we go. We're on YouTube. That way I can check out the comments. Welcome to Yarbo Live today. We're still at it. We're still in snowblower mode here. Our winter kickoff is going on. Where else are you guys able to see a snowblower in action right now? Where are you gonna see that? Handling a couple inches of snow here. Got it working. Way better than if you guys tuned in last time and you saw me trying to control it. Had about a 2, 3, 4 maybe second delay. It's a little hard to control a snowblower with a delay, just because it's easy to get stuck when you're delayed a little bit. So yeah, here we go. We are on live, letting some people join in here. Looks like we got a couple eyeballs in. Welcome. Let me know where you guys are watching from. We are right outside of Chicago. This Yarbo is in an undisclosed snow lab location. We can't give away our top secret snow lab location. It's top secret. We can't give it away. So we have some people actually in this room, cold, working just to give you guys this live stream. But we want to show you the snowblower because we are transitioning now. I know it doesn't feel like it. I was out doing a TikTok yesterday, and it said it felt like 92 or 90. So I know it doesn't feel like it, but we're heading into October. So now is the time to definitely get in on the snowblowers, especially if you're north of the Mason-Dixon line here in the United States. If you're especially in those colder areas. I know Canada. I know you guys love the snowblower up there. It's the 2-stage snowblower from Yarbo. I know you guys really love it. There's our products on the side here. We do have, I believe it's we're kind of like launching into the winter thing. So you can see the discounts right there. $300 right now off the snowblower and the snowblower and the core, and $100 off the snowblower module. So that's going on at yarbo.com right now. You can take money off the bundles as well. I know I saw a gentleman yesterday was talking about pulling the trigger. He's looking for a good deal on the snowblower, but he was like, looking for a lawnmower when the lawnmower goes on sale. I would not wait for the lawnmower to go on sale to order your snowblower. I just definitely wouldn't do that, especially the Pro. He was looking at the Pro. You could have a couple feet of snow by then. So by the time that one goes on sale or any sales and discounts like that, and honestly, you can wait on the Mower Pro right now, or you can order it and just wait for the bundle to come. Or you can just say, you know what, I'm going to pull the trigger on the snowblower right now. It's important to me just to have, because you don't want to be stuck without a snowblower, especially when it starts coming down. And then the fact that it's fully autonomous too. I need to learn who check in. Yeah, say hi to us on YouTube if you guys are watching us. Definitely say hi. I'm trying to get to the website real quick of yarbo.com. I got 4 phones going, so be with me. Yeah. Yeah, our new kickoff. When it snows, Yarbo goes. I don't know if you've seen some of the videos recently. There's a lot. You can definitely see we're switching gears now, kind of getting to the end of the lawnmower season. I could probably see maybe three more. I don't know, maybe 3 more mows coming up for me. I don't know. The grass is definitely slowed down. The leaves are really falling here. I was out shooting some video with the Yarbo actually towing a yard sweeper yesterday. So I was trying to get the hang of that thing. I really like the yard sweeper, though. That's kind of what separates Yarbo, too. We talk about that all the time, how those other I'm actually just kind of starting to sweat here. I got a haircut yesterday, though, so we can do this. I can do this without the hat, right, guys? It's just the glare when I turn around now. But yeah, no. So we are, like I said, I was out there with the sweeper yesterday. Had it on the back brace with the tow hitch, and I was just going around collecting leaves because I did do a leaf blowing demo yesterday, and I did a follow me mode leaf blowing demo yesterday on TikTok. That's pretty fun to be able to walk around with the blower, with the leaf blower. I think it's the most interaction you kind of get with our modular yard design because with the leaf blower, obviously it shines when it's working autonomously. But then if you want to clean out those like pesky, like you want to clean out your gutters, you want to clean out, your curb, your street, maybe your manhole cover. Like I know this happens to me all the time. I have to go out and physically with a shovel. Always when it rains, the manhole cover, the drain is not in front of my house. So it's not really my responsibility, but I have to run across the street and over here. And I always do it because I know if I don't clear off that, we might get some water back up and then people could get some water in their basement. So I try to run out there, but I've had to go out there with a shovel. And that's where the walk along hose with the leaf blower comes in handy. I got a couple little toys right here. I know we're talking snow blowers, but I did want you guys to know we're in fall here. Leaf pickup. I got my snow blower right here. I do have the big dog up here. I'll swing the camera around in a minute when I reach around here. But yeah, so we got the snowblower demo on right now. It's I don't know if you're familiar with our snowblower. Obviously, you get the fully autonomous functionality with it, but right now it looks like we're controlling it in a room. Obviously, it's very difficult to get GPS in a situation like that. That's impossible to get GPS to that unless it's like the world's strongest GPS. But so we're controlling it right now. You see you have your 24-inch width on the auger. It has a 12-inch intake. Per charge, you can do about 6,000 square foot at 1 inch, a little over 2,000 square feet per charge at 5 inches. So that's about 90 minutes, I think. And then it goes back and recharges. When it gets to 80%, it'll go back, clean off its docking station, park, charge, go back out, finish the job. If you have a snowstorm coming, let's say, you're checking the radar and 3 a.m., you got a snowstorm coming. You want to wake up and you want your wife to go to work, your kids, you maybe got to take your kids to school, or you got to get to work. You can send the Yarbo out working fully autonomous, clear your whole driveway. You wake up in the morning. You don't have to do that. You don't have to go out there in the cold. You don't have to go out there and shovel. That's the worst. And I know most of us are, when you try to be gentlemen and you're out there in the morning because your wife's got to take the kids to school. So you're out there, you haven't even let that first cup of coffee settle in, and you got to get out there in the driveway. I know I'm fortunate enough to have a Yarbo snowblower at home. So it definitely comes in handy when it's cold, when it's snowy, and you don't want to mess with it. But it also, not only is it a 2-stage snowblower, it will also, hey, someone said hi. Not only is it a 2-stage snowblower, but it also converts to a snow plow too. So you can put the snow plow right on the front. It goes right on the grill here. I can come over and turn this around real quick just to give you guys a little bit of a, while we're doing this, don't mind my setup. Also, I'm in a room. I got a bunch of people. I'm going to turn this camera real quick here. Let's see how long it takes the delay on my end. There we go. Alrighty, let's back it up a little bit. Let's see. Alrighty. So this is your Yarbo 2-stage snowblower right here. It does come with grates on the front, but those are, you can take those off. This is exactly where the snow blade goes on the front as well. You got 3 Allen screws right here on each side. Blade pops on, blade pops off. This is your auger here. I told you 24-inch width, 12-inch height. You got your binocular cameras on the front. That's very important for the vision of the Yarbo. We got lights on here so it can work in the dark, obviously. You have your bumper on top. Comes with a little snow shovel, clear out if anything gets stuck in there. Any snow buildup, any dirt, anything like that. We got your chute on top. I know it's kind of hard to see here. That goes to a negative 10 degrees to 190 degrees right here. Rotation on the chute. Negative 5 to 55 degrees. Can throw the snow up to, you guys hearing me? Everyone's okay? Please leave any questions you have here. Yes, definitely. So the deflector angle's negative 5 to 55 degrees. You get about 90 minutes runtime. It is waterproof, IPX5 waterproof. Can work in temperatures up to negative 13 degrees. Negative 13 degrees. Slopes 36-degree incline to 20 degrees. And about 70 decibels in sound. Like I mentioned before, 6,000 square feet at 1 inch, just over 2,000 square feet at 5 inches. That's a good sized driveway right there. It's meant for big driveways. It's meant to get out there, so you guys can kind of see that right there. Let me give me 2 seconds. Oh, and it comes with this too. Here's your little remote control. You can either control Yarbo 3 ways. You can control it through the app. You can control it via the remote control. It's a little Xbox controller here. So you can actually send your kids out, have a little fun with the snowblower. You can control it that way, or you can let it shine, working fully autonomous. 1 second. I'm going to grab something real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry, folks. Wanted to bring this in real quick. I was looking for it all over the place. Here is your, while we got the demo going on, so you guys can see the highlights right there. This is the snow plow. So this actually connects right on the front here of the Yarbo. Just like that, it'll connect on the front. A couple Allen keys, you put that right in. That helps with that. I'll give you a little bit better view here. That helps with the, that wet, heavy snow. Just another function on Yarbo's total modularity design. If I can, I'm going to turn this back around real quick. Yeah, it's like 80 degrees out today too. I know we're talking about snow and thinking about snow, but yeah, it's like 80 degrees right now, and not fun at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm ready for fall. I don't know about you guys. And here are the. So when you get your Yarbo, the core comes with. You can see it probably right here. It comes with the yard treads, the lawn treads right here. So that is. Oh, sorry. Keep it up. So the lawn treads in the wintertime, though, you'll convert to these snow treads. You can obviously see there's a big difference. A little bit more robust. It does have some spikes on it too, so it holds on to that snow. You can see the treads that it's leaving right there in the actual video. So these are your snow treads. Careful when you do get them, though. They do come pre-greased. Nobody tells you that except me. I'm the only one that'll tell you that. Last year when I first started with the Yarbo, they made me put together a whole unit, like literally day 2. They're like, all right, unbox this. Here's the directions. Put it together. And first thing I did was grab the tracks, and they do come pre-greased, so your hands get a little bit dirty right there if you don't watch out. But you want them greased up anyways. That's how you want them to roll. Oh, my fan turned the wrong direction. Let me get that real quick. Yeah, it's a hot one today, man. I know we're talking snow blowers and stuff like that, but woo. I actually have a fan on in the room. It's that hot. It's nice, so get a little fresh air. So yeah, right now our Yarbo, there it is right there, $300 discount waiting for you on the snowblower. You're going to want to get that in, get it shipped out to you, have it ready for all snow season coming up. I know it's very difficult to think about that because it is so hot and warm out, but what are we in October tomorrow? Is that it? Is tomorrow the official start of October? I can never remember how. Yeah, today's the last day of September. That means we have October, and you know how it is here. And I don't know about you guys. I think Halloween a couple years ago we had it had to be 5 because my wife was a pregnant kangaroo, I think. So that was her costume. So that means she was pregnant with my my youngest son. Henry, so 5-year-old now. He's 5 now. So yeah, 5 years ago, we had like a big snowstorm on Halloween. It was really fun though. All the kids were out trick-or-treating. I think 2 years ago, we had a really cold, we had more snow. I remember more snow on Halloween. So that's like 30, 31, 32 days away. If you guys are in Canada, you guys are a little bit higher than that. I think you guys are looking at snow right now coming up in October. So plan ahead. Now's the time to get the bundle. $300 off. If you are just looking for the snowblower module, maybe you already have the lawnmower. I believe the snowblower module is $100 off right now. So if you haven't maybe didn't do the bundle the first time, so if you're looking for a discount on that snowblower, and I promise you, if you're waiting for like a cheap bundle or something like that, I promise you, as we go down the road, we'll have some good deals on other modules as well. So don't worry about the bundles right now. I mean, if you want to bundle something up right now, it's $300 off. But if you're just looking for that snowblower and core, feel free to get in on that now. And then down the road, I promise you, we'll have more deals on the mower modules and things like that. So if you want to just order those down the road, that's fine. Do that. But right now, $300 off for the snowblower and the core is a really, really good deal for Yarbo. We don't normally discount our snowblowers. I'm never running into like these huge deals on our snowblowers or anything like that. I'm not saying we never do. I'm just saying it's you know, the biggest deals we've had are for the lawnmowers, especially when we launched the Pro back in July. Insiders got in on that at a really good price, and then the M1 right now is still on a really good price as well. You know, at yarbo.com. So that's our original lawnmower. So our Pro, our M1. But you can bundle it right now. It's leaf season. If you want to bundle it with a leaf blower, you can do that. Trying to see if anybody's coming in and anybody's following today. Looks like a slow Tuesday. I don't know what's going on. Am I going to have to take this outside and blow some leaves and blow everybody's mind or something like that? I know it's not as exciting when you're watching Ryan play around with the Yarbo, but it's still cool. I mean, where else are you going to see this? I'm telling you, all those other robotic lawnmowers are set to go up on the shelf for the next 6 months. Yarbo here, you can see it right there. It's just getting started. We're transitioning into leaf blowers. I've had the tow package on all week. I'm going to take I believe the aerator, I'm going to take it home. So I'm going to take the aerator home because I want to seed. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the aerator. I need to borrow the Yarbo van. Might be a bad time to ask Kathy if I can borrow that Yarbo van. But I might as well take but the aerator, I don't want to take in my SUV because you just don't want to be a lot of sharp, jagged, pointy things all over the place. So might as well take a cargo van. But I'm going to get the aerator at home. Maybe we'll do a live stream with that. I do want to get that fall overseeding down too. So I did pick up some grass seed the other day. I think some Kentucky bluegrass. So I did get that the other day. And that's what's great about the Yarbo is the fact that it does have a towing capability. So you're talking towing up to 3,500 pounds, daily usage 500 pounds. So if I need to load up grass seed, if I need to load up mulch, if I need to load up soil, all that stuff, fun stuff. If I need to walk around my property, say you got multiple acres and you want to just go out and pick up sticks. You got a cart, you want to go pick up sticks, hook up the cart, put it in follow me mode, and just let it follow you around your property. Throw the sticks in the back. You don't have to carry them. All you have to do is bend over and pick up sticks. Trust me, if that's too much, we're probably working on something for that right now too. I'm sure there's a concept out there to pick up sticks. Don't worry about running over them, because yesterday I was just running over some massive sticks while I was shooting some video with a yard sweeper. So yeah, don't worry, the Yarbo can handle those sticks. Hey, talk to me. If anyone's out there, let's talk to me. If you have any questions about Yarbo, you can see the product. I was telling Kathy, my youngest 5, he was up sick all night. So everything's going around. It's weird. It's a weird fall. It's 80 degrees outside, but all the germs are coming in full force. But he did go to a birthday party, which I went to the other day. I have pictures of me actually on a trampoline the other day, which I should not be doing with some of my ailments. But yeah, so he did go to a party and then party on Saturday and then a party on Sunday. So I fully expect when kids go to these parties to get sick here. So you can see it right now. We got a throwing distance of up to 40 feet. You can see that right there. Throwing distance up to 40 feet. You can see the chute blowing right now. that the outtake on that chute is -5 to 55 degrees, and it'll rotate 10 degrees, -10 degrees to 190 degrees. So you can pretty much toss it backwards for the most part. So -10 to 190 degrees. The chute is -5 to 55 degrees. When you map this out, now say this is your driveway right here. Now you can choose which side you want to throw the snow onto. I don't know. My driveway goes. My driveway is like fenced in. Then my house is my neighbor's house. So obviously I don't want to chuck the snow out to into my neighbor's yard. So you can choose the boundaries and sides to say, I want in this area I want to move this. If you want to chuck it all completely straight, I could set the boundary to the end of the street. So where the plows come and pick up, they can come by, scoop it up and stuff like that. And I know sometimes it's always funny on those warm days. Well, I'll get somebody give me a look for like shoveling out to a warm street. And you're like, it's going to be melted in like 10 minutes. But yeah, don't create road hazards. I'm not saying that, but so that's what's great about Yarbo when you map it out. You'll map out your driveway. After you install your data center, you map out your driveway. It just schedule it to go out different parts of your driveway too, so you can map out one area, you can map out another area. You can combine those areas. You can schedule it to go out at certain times of night if you know the storm is coming, and you can just send it out. That way you wake up, you don't have to go out and shovel, you don't have to worry about that widowmaker. Trust me, I worry about that at my age. Going out there, your capillaries shrink, you hurt your back. Some of that lake effect snow we get here off of Lake Michigan, you lift that up with those big shovels. That's just it, though. They made the shovels so big now, like a snow shovel. They're so big, but they're so heavy. Think about all that snow accumulating on your lower back. With Yarbo, it works fully autonomous. It goes out, leaves a stocking station. When it's done with the job, it comes right back, finishes the job. You can see it go right here. So you got those nice lines. The 24-inch width really helps as well with the two-stage snowboard. You got your 24-inch width, 12-inch height on the auger, so it can handle snow up to that. I did see some video where the snow was above the auger, which was pretty cool. It was clearing that snow too, pushing a lot of snow. You got your snow tracks that helps avoid slippage, because we all know a lot of times under snow is ice. So like in this instance right here, I do exactly this. You're plowing just like this, and then you come through with the ice, which I'm sure we will have some sort of ice. We were working on some spreaders, but we had to kind of circle back with the R&D department just because of the fact that, there's only so many resources. And it's right now with Yarbo, it's all about fine-tuning its snowblowers, fine-tuning its lawnmowers, fine-tuning the leaf blower, the technology that goes behind it. Because every time we come up with a new module, then we have to come up with new apps, new firmware. Remember when I said the grease? Look how dirty my hands are right now. Yeah, so we have to come out with new firmware, new software. Any comments on here? Checking up the comments. Let me know where you guys are watching from. What are you guys currently using to plow snow? Are you using the Armstrong shovels? Are you guys using like a Toro snowblower? Like a lot of people don't know, but Yarbo actually, Jason, your friend from Iowa, I pulled the trigger and have a bundle coming tomorrow, but the Pro module has no ship date. Should I be concerned? You should not be concerned. We'll get it. We'll get it to you, and the warranties then start up. When you get your modules and stuff like that. When you activate, just kind of leave it. But if you want to, I don't know what bundle you got. If you got the snowblower, I would say go out and start mapping your driveways. Go out and use it. The Pro will get there. It's just getting in the hands of everyone. It's all coming. We're just waiting on more inventory actually on this side of things. But yeah, that should be shortly. I think I remember talking to you in Iowa about this, man. That's awesome though. You can if you got the bundle right now though. I don't know about you. My grass is really slowed down. I'm not getting a lot of mowing done. But yeah, if you want, when you do get your snowblower, go on, start mapping your driveway, because you don't want to be out mapping your driveway and stuff like that when it's cold. Trust me, I had to do it last year. I started with Yarbo in January. So that's when I got the Yarbo at my house, and or maybe February, January. I had to map out my driveway, and mapping out when it's a polar vortex is not fun at all. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Pro's being shipped out in batches, and it was being shipped out like, so I think what it was like the beginning of July. I think we launched that. We launched it in Germany, and then it was the beginning of July. So it was like we had the pre-orders, and then we had sale orders, and so from what I've gathered, even from like the Facebook groups and stuff like that, it's been in order of how you ordered it. So they all shipped, but obviously they weren't all produced on the same date. So it's kind of like ordering a car, you know. When did you put your order in? And that's when it's coming. So, but yeah, no worries. Yeah, and if you ever have any questions, man, our customer support is all over it. They'll create a little ticket for you. We'll track things down for you. And then I believe FedEx. I think it's usually people say they get a note from FedEx saying when things are coming. So you guys will be able to see that as well. But yeah, we're currently getting the Pro into the hands of kind of people who, just like I said, in the it's almost like a line. When you ordered it, you get a line, and those are coming up. But more and more shipping every single day. So we kind of sped up the process on that now that it's all good. And I've seen some cuts with the Pro. It's amazing. Like some of the cuts on Facebook and things like that. It looks really, really nice with the Pro. I did a cut the other day with the M1 at my house. Well, I did do a cut, but it took me a minute because Saturday morning, I was like, I'm going to go out and do a cut. And I went out and I realized I had not, and it gave me a warning on the app. It just said your Yarbo's off, it's not charging, because I had just willy-nilly parked it. I was busy doing some other yard work. And honestly, I don't really think about the one I have at home as much because I'm constantly thinking about the ones that I have at the office and the live streams and all that stuff like that. So the one at home is just my trusty tool that I'm like going, it's just there for me when I need it. It's like a warm pillow or a cold pillow, or so it's just there for me when I need it. So it was like I went out Saturday morning and I was like, oh no, like my Yarbo was completely dead. Like it took a week and the battery drained out. And so it was off the docking station for a week. So what's cool about that though is that you don't have to worry about that. It does come. Yarbo comes with a triple charger plug-in charger. So I just plugged it in, and then in a few hours it was good to go. So and then I just sent it out. But that just kind of shows you a lot of times it's user error. Like when things go wrong or something goes wrong. Make sure when you do get your Yarbo, make sure your docking station's in a good place. This is going to save you so much headache. Make sure your docking station to data center. Make sure your docking station is clear. That way you're getting a clear GPS signal to your rover. If you park it up next to a building, sometimes that can interfere. So have some distance, I believe 7 to 10 feet from other things for your docking station at home. So then I have to drive it off to get a good GPS signal. But I live in a city environment, so I have an apartment complex. I have houses and totally fine in my yard. Once it has the GPS, that's what you got. You're going to love that too. So you can set your parameters up now. Where it used to be when Yarbo, I'm getting a bad. It used to be when Yarbo, when it would run out of GPS, it would kind of bit. Pardon, forgive me, but a lot of people on the Wi-Fi here. There we go. Yep, I'm getting a message from Kathy. She's live. Oh, she said she'll be back in a minute. My YouTube went black. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna. I can see myself on here now. I don't know why YouTube went black. There we go. You guys can see me now. Oh, wait, if YouTube goes black, it's not me. It's not coming from me. It's coming from somewhere else because I can see I'm a little glitchy up there. But I'm on a Wi-Fi. Maybe I'll see if I get a better Wi-Fi signal. I'm junkie. Butchered me. I do see it glitching a little bit, though. Let me pull this up real quick. About this. Let me see. I'm going to tell Kathy it's a little glitchy. I don't know. It could be the Wi-Fi on her end. But there we go. Snowblower's moving. All right. I just had to tell people we're glitching out. Yeah. Yes. System on the Yarbo itself, the PPBS system is you can set the parameters now up to 330 feet. Not only does that come in handy when the Yarbo's out working fully autonomous in the yard, when you're mapping things out, you can set the 330 when you're setting no-go zones, because sometimes you're setting those. Frozen or not. Let me move this camera a little closer. I don't want to get too much into things. Yeah. So yeah, so we were talking about snowblowers. Obviously, we're talking about snowblowers. Now is the perfect time to off right now. $100 off the module itself. We're just getting ready for winter. We're gonna be in October tomorrow. That's nuts. October tomorrow is completely nuts. Oh, I don't like it when it freezes and it like freezes and my mouth is closed up on there. So we're trying to get the Wi-Fi set there in New York right now. It's not coming from my end, thankfully. Be kind of sad if we can't. We'll see. We'll see if we can get back on here. Let me see. See everything on the screen here. We're using the Firework app, but hopefully in New York they're kicking everybody off the Wi-Fi right now. If not, I wish I could just go to my screen and then, but they can't. I don't think because I'm running through their thing right now. Because then I would just go outside and do a demo for you guys. And the snowblower's in a undisclosed location, thousands of miles away. So it's in the Dharma Initiative lab. So we are actually it's on an island, tropical island. But when you go down in a basement, it's totally ice, totally, I'm just kidding. It's not. There we go. Looks like it's back up a little bit smoother. Yeah, I don't like how short this is either. but it's hot in here. I had my hat on earlier. Shoot, had my hat on earlier. I need to get a Yarbo hat though, like an official Yarbo hat going on. Move this a little closer. But yeah, we're getting ready for snow season here coming up. Now's the perfect time to order that Yarbo snowblower. It's working a lot better than our Wi-Fi. Look at this. It's working fine. Last week I tried to do this and I was driving it. Just remote control, you can drive it. This is the Yarbo controller. I was trying to drive it. I was actually kind of using the app, but you can use the controller too. And we had a little bit of a delay, but this comes in handy in the wintertime, especially when you're mapping or if you're like me, you have some city sidewalks. But if you're like me and you have city sidewalks, like just because of the fact that you'll want to wear gloves when it's super cold out, if you are controlling it manually, just gives it a little bit better of a controller. You know, if you do have like smart gloves or whatever with the thumb, like you can do that as well. Oh, hey. I don't want to think about snow yet, Craig said. Looks a cool hat. This is one of those Amazon hats. I bought it just the fact that it doesn't have a logo on it. Yesterday, I bought it because it doesn't have a logo on it. I was like, I needed a fitted hat that didn't have a logo on it. And it didn't have a logo on it. So yeah. I do need like a Yarbo, like right here. This would be awesome, right? Fitted hats with this logo on it. Just a nice little doot right here. But then this is one of those things where obviously, you know, that logo is going kind of in and out. I love how I said I don't want to think about snow yet either. I don't need side doing a leaf blower demo. If you guys want to watch all, probably about I don't know, let's say maybe 2 o'clock. I'll come back on TikTok if you guys just Yarbo. I think it's Yarbo Global on TikTok or Yarbo USA on TikTok. You guys will see the official account. I should know it right now. I have it right here. Demo. I'm going to take the leaf blower out. Yeah, Yarbo. I'm going to take the leaf blower out later. Since we don't want to talk about the S word, snow. We go from summer to winter in like a week because I've looked at the temperatures and everything's still half. I think I finally saw some 60s coming up, but it's like 75. Today it's 81. I mean, that's not fun. That's like, I don't want a polar vortex, but like sweatshirt weather, football weather, you know, things like that. I'm starting, you know, thinking about that. I was like, weekends, I like to make a pot of chili or something like that. I'm not going to eat chili when it's 85 degrees. I'm just not going to do it. It'll just be like torture the rest of the day, but it's all good. So yeah, I apologize for any lag you guys are getting here, and apologize for my kind of popping in right there. The snowblower going here. I'm going to be out later. If this is too glitchy for you, just hit TikTok. I'll jump on about 2 o'clock today. We can do a TikTok, and we can go live. I do have some leaves out there I want to clear. So I can either do it manually or I can do it autonomously. I'm probably going to do it autonomously, though, you know, doing it manually is kind of fun too, especially with the gutters and all that stuff like that. The whole controller and get that going too. So let me see. Yeah, YouTube keeps going in and out here. So we've had updates, or once I put on the blower to kind of see where your maps are. Driveway map should not have vanished unless you moved your data center. If you moved your data center, or anything like that, can remap. I would definitely go back and remap if it comes to that. I'm gonna try to connect. I have so lots map my yard. Maybe it was something like this where they got the Pro, so they were like, "Do I have to map this out?" And the answer is no. But I would recommend remapping everything with a lawnmower, like your yard, just because I think you're gonna want a little bit more accuracy with a lawnmower versus a leaf blower. Like I said, you don't have to do it, but uh, with the lawnmower, I've noticed like I want a little bit more pinpoint accuracy about where my borders are, how close I'm to a flower bed, or just it's a little bit more meticulous when I'm mapping with a lawnmower versus when I'm mapping with a leaf blower. A leaf blower, you just have to be kind of in an area and it's going to blow the leaves, With a lawnmower, you're going to want to make sure, like I have, you're curving around water, garden beds, you got fences, you got patios. So I would take my time when I'm mapping. I would, and do like with your lawnmower. I know people have multiple acres and it's kind of a pain. But you're definitely going to want that meticulous, better lines, better all that. And mapping's one of the only ways you really interact with a Yarbo, because once it's set up to work autonomously, you don't have to really do anything anymore. That's the whole concept of it. Just set it, let it go, and it'll take care of your yard for you. And then leaf blowing can be one of those things, and you can manually take over. Manually mowing, like I'll do a couple little areas for the autonomous mowing, though. That's where it shines because you get the better lines. With the leaf blower, though, you can take it over manually all the time. It used to be like it would be on, it would go forward, turn off, come back, turn on, go forward, come back, off, back. Now it runs parallel. So that way, if you want to blow the leaves to a border, much like the snowblower here, when you set the boundaries, which area you want to blow things towards, the leaf blower is like that now too. Or you can do spiral. Let's say maybe you want to bag the leaves, so you can do a spiral leaf blowing, and then just have everything be a pile in the middle. So that works out pretty great too. And then like your mower, you have so many options, so many different cuts now with the mower. I saw some really cool checkerboard cuts the other day. Somebody was posting those, look pretty cool. I like to do I've been working with the new, let me see my work plan history. I can kind of show you the cut that I did at home the other day. Hopefully, let me see my work plan. Yeah, that's cool about Yarbo too. It gives you you can go into your work plan history. So it'll tell you, like I went in, I did leaf blowing, and then here's my, this is here. This is at the office here, but it gives you your, I have two different Yarbos set up. The one at the office is under my first name, and the one at home is my last name. That's not confusing at all, is it? Oh man, my one at home I turned it off. It's not on. My wife was home. I text her right now and say, "Could you turn that Yarbo on real quick?" But yeah, it's not on at home. Oh well, check it out later. I'll check it out later when I get home. I think I turned it off because I was switching modules. When you do switch modules too, you're going to want to turn off make sure you turn your Yarbo off. Just shut it down, turn it off, and then pull the module off, put the new module on, then turn it back on. It's gonna just save you a lot of headache. You can, whatever, just do it like that, but it's gonna save you a lot of time and a lot of headache. So turn the module off. So all right. See, what are we talking about on the YouTube? Any chance tow mode will come out before winter. Yes, that's set to come out here in the next update. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I'm building a pole type Zamboni for it with my sprayer. Yeah, I think like you must be in Canada then, because that ice is pretty, or somewhere on north, that ice has to be pretty thick. Well, I mean, most of these like place Minnesota, Wisconsin. I mean, you can drive a car out on what, a couple inches of ice or something like that. So yeah, I believe the tow mode is coming out in the next updates. So that'll be, yeah. And then if you do that, and you do a Zamboni, and you do like, please take videos, post it. I want to see that. I want to see that. If you're using the Yarbo to pull a Zamboni, I want to see that. Definitely want to see that for sure. Move this camera just a little bit. I'm trying to move it a little bit closer. Yeah, let me know if you guys. We are doing the $300 off coupon right now. $300 off of the snowblower right now. Don't worry about the bundles necessarily. Like I said, I saw a guy yesterday who was worried about getting a discount on the mower modules or something like that. We will have discounts for those down the road. So don't worry about that discount right now. The $300 off the snowblower and the core or any of those bundles is a great deal right now. $300 off. That snowblower does turn. Ooh, they moved the camera. When did they do that? They moved the camera, but I don't see the Yarbo right in a second. Let me see what's going on here. It's funny with the communication, like being able to run this from Chicago. The Wi-Fi for this thing's going through New York. And let me see what they said in the SnowLab real quick. Okay, awesome. So yeah, that looks a lot better now. The Wi-Fi looks good. Everything looks good. You can see up top, we got some stuff scrolling around. You got to make sure you get on that. There's our discounts right there. We've got our 4-in-1 yard robot lawnmower. That's everything though. The 4-in-1 is your lawnmower. Your I can't tell if that's the Pro on that bundle. That looks like the Pro bundle right there. That's 4% off. Our I think that's the Pro. Yeah, it is. Yep, I see yellow on the ultrasonic sensor area. When you see yellow, that means it's the Pro. We got our 4-in-1 yard robot right there. So that's everything though. That's your leaf blower, your snow blower, your lawnmower, and your Yarbo core. Now the core is what everything connects to. So that's what makes it modular. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Yarbo, but we started off about 10 years ago. So 2015. It's only a 10-year-old company. All the other robotic modular yard tools out there are either Kickstarters or in somebody's imagination right now. We're the only one that's been fully functional now for a few years. So that's given us a head start, not kind of, it's given us a head start on the technology. It's given us a head start on what to do and what not to do. It's given us a head start on what GPS things work. You know, that's why we launched our new PPVS. We just talked about the tow mode. That's why we're launching tow mode. We got users out there all over the world that are hands-on. They're our product pioneers. They're out there using everything. They're using our trimmer, which is coming to you. That trimmer, we did a pre-launch in April, I think it was. And then we shelved it for a minute. And the reason we shelved it for a minute was not because, you know, we could have just sent that one out. It would have been totally fine. It was everything we said it was going to be. It was totally fine. But we put it in the hands of our users first. And then they went out and they product tested everything. And they said, this is what you guys can do to improve it. So instead of just shipping out something that would have been adequate, that would have been okay, it would have worked, would have done the job, we went back to the drawing board and added some of those features that our users asked us to add. So you're talking about making it easier to put on and off to do back brace mounts, like a float on it as well, so that way it doesn't scalp when the Yarbo's going through ditches and hills and all that fun stuff like that. That means the trimmer's staying with it. And also the increments as far as where you can cut. Previously, it was 4 inches down to 2 inches, and you could do 3 inches as well. Then we added 1/4 inch increments to it now. So it's like you still afford 2 inches, but it's like boom, 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 boom. Because if you're cutting your grass at 3.5 inches, why not have a trimmer that's cutting at 3.5 inches? You don't want different lengths of grass. So those are all things that just kind of talks about the meticulous pursuit of that perfect snow robot out there. And it's not snow robot, but yard robot, yard tool, modular yard tool out there. And Yarbo's just kind of going along the way. And I see it's so funny. Like I'll be on social media and I'll check it out. I'll see some of the communities and I'll see everyone just, the next one is the best one. This one, the next product's not from Yarbo, but in general, but like with mowers. The next one, this one's gonna get it. This one's got it. This one's gonna get it. And it's issues that we've remedied years ago now. And it's like they're, like slippage or GPS, or so that's like I said, that's why we launched our PPVS system. So it's a step ahead of a lot of the other products out there. And when I talk about that too, and I mention this a lot, is the fact that those other robotic lawnmowers are about ready to go up on the shelf for the next 6 months. Where I live, we don't cut grass from, pretty much late October till mid-April. Or, like that's kind of when it gets going, when the grass gets dormant for about 6 months where I live. So what are you going to do? Like it's with Yarbo, it converts to a leaf blower, it converts to a snowblower, snow plow. And then by the spring, you're back up ready to go. And not to mention all year round, you have the towing capabilities on the back. So no matter what you're doing around your property, you're towing mulch, you're towing dirt, you're towing rocks, sticks, branches, logs, you name it, your kids. I've seen people take their kids out Halloween trick-or-treating, towing behind with a Yarbo. I think Ken was the one that had that hooked up where he had multiple carts hooked up, and it was just like a little train for the kids on trick-or-treating with the little kids. So that's really what it's all about and where it shines. So if you just want like a affordable, cheap lawnmower, I mean, there's plenty of them out there. There's plenty of them out there. Maybe you'll get a season out of them. Maybe you'll get, with Yarbo, you're getting a 2-year warranty with the option to purchase a 3-year extended warranty, so 5-year warranty. You're getting 30-day money-back guarantee, 45-day replacement, anything breaks, anything like that. And those warranties are bumper to bumper. Shipping, it's whatever's coming your way with the warranties. I have people all the time that I see they break stuff and it's user error. And Yarbo's always like stepping up to like replace things for them, make it easier. Because if you're not out mowing, you're not out snow blowing, you're not out leaf blowing with the Yarbo, that doesn't do anyone any good. So that's the important thing with Yarbo, is to keep you guys out there mowing, like snow blowing, you name it. Like this one's going right now. So we've been going now for what time did we get on? 10:30. So almost 50 minutes. Math is that's why I like the Yarbo too. It does the math for me. When you're working with it, it'll calculate exactly how much square footage you have left, or you name it. I should probably get a drink of water. I was like 50 minutes I've been talking without a drink of water. Got my electrolytes in here. No, I was looking today and it was like 81. I'm like, I am trying to launch a snowblower and we're getting ready for winter here and it's 81 degrees here in Chicago. But tomorrow is October 1st. And I think you're going to start seeing, I feel like we're going to go straight from summer into winter. So it's going to be like mowing, and then we're talking building snowmen with the kids in the front. I have memories of that last year with my kids building a snowman in the front, and I was actually plowing with the Yarbo, like chucking snow onto the grass. That way they had more and more, not grass, but front yard. That way they had more and more snow, so they could keep building a bigger and bigger snowman. So I like winter for about like 2-3 weeks, and then I'm kind of like, eh. But I grew up in Michigan, and we got a lot of snow where I grew up in Michigan. A lot of lake effect snow, and that's funny because like I talked to a lot of people in Buffalo and upstate New York. I think I was just talking to somebody in somewhere in Massachusetts too. But you know, you get those nor'easters, or you get that lake effect snow off of Lake Erie. We've all watched Buffalo Bills games where they had to hire people to come in and shovel and do all that stuff. That's what makes Yarbo great with the snowblower. You can just send it out. It's going to take care of that snow for you. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to wake up at 3 a.m. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. before you've had that warm cup of coffee, and you got to get out there and shovel because you know your wife has to leave with the kids to school, or you have to go to work, or she has to go to work. So it'll be out there and doing the job for you, fully autonomous. You can get 90 minutes, about 90 minutes plus with the snowblower. I know I've been out there during the polar vortex and I've gotten over 90 minutes, and my phone died before the snowblower actually died. So that, and then it can clear about 6,000 square feet at 1 inch of snow, a little over 2,000 square feet with 5 inches of snow. And like I said, it will go back and recharge itself. It'll come back out, finish the job. You're watching it right now. We've been going for 50 minutes right now. Still going fine. You can direct the chute direction. Like I said, you see the chute moving right there on the screen. I know I'm a little delayed, but you saw the chute moving. Depending on what side you get to. Obviously, we're chucking snow over here to the left, so the chute runs to the left. Then when it comes back, you'll want to change the chute to the right. It'll do that fully autonomous. We got our high mount RTK antennas on there. I don't want to get anybody. I don't know if I can say this. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but I'm supposed to be. Sorry, let me adjust this real quick. I'm supposed to be testing out some flexible RTK antennas here soon. I don't know if I can test them out on the live stream though. But an engineer asked me, he's like, "Hey, can you test these out?" And I guess they're like, he said, high mount RTK antennas. I don't want to give away too much inside baseball. I probably said too much. I know you guys watch this because you know Ryan blabs, and that's why they keep things from me. But yeah, and then also he was like, "I'm going to send you the silicone spray for under the lawnmower, like a silicone spray. He wants me to test out like a no stick type of spray." I was like, I'll test that out. That's kind of cool. I don't really have a huge problem with grass buildup. I know people with multiple acres, when you're out with that wet, but any mower you have, and if you're cutting wet grass, it tends to get a little sticky. You know, the Honda that I had before this, it tends to get a little sticky. So you definitely, you definitely get that with that. So I'd be interested to, see what that does. But the flexible antennas, that's a big thing for us too. That's one of the biggest, I think, user error things that happen is that, and that's why when we did the mower, we had the low mount RTK antennas, because your mower is more apt to get snagged on a branch or something like that because it's going under things. So yeah, I see a lot of user error. I saw a guy. I don't know if I should say. I laugh at this, but I have 4 boys, and I know, like, it's something that would happen to me. But one guy had his kid parked on his grass, and then the Yarbo like went, and it was, you saw the picture. It was parked in his mapped out area. So definitely don't park your car on a mapped out area, because I don't know about you, like the vision. The object avoidance is awesome on the Yarbo itself, but especially on the new Mower Pro, it's up a little bit higher and it's good. But even with the M1, I go outside and I set up a dozen cones, and it doesn't hit any of the cones. I don't put no-go zones there. I don't do anything. It just maneuvers around. I've done multiple tests here on the live stream. I can't fake that. That's all happens. I can't fake that. And but I will say a lot of SUVs and a lot of cars have gaps about this big underneath them. So that's not an object. That's open air. So don't park on your grass. And if you have your lawnmower out, I recommend, like, even with the snowblower, always just make sure it does have avoidance for humans and your dogs and cats, things like that. But I definitely recommend before using before any of that stuff, just give your driveway a walk, make sure there's nothing in there. I do that with my yard. Before I send my Yarbo out, I go, obviously if you have multiple acres, it's harder to do that. But I send it out because occasionally my neighbor's dogs are in my yard. So there might be things like that in the yard. Or like the possums or the raccoons, they love my backyard for some reason because they like my garden. So they'll come back there. My kids leave toys out all the time. So I try to make sure that, okay, the toys are all picked up, everything's picked up. But yeah, so leaf blower has, when it's working autonomously, it's a little bit different because when you're using the leaf blower and it's going autonomously, it has some security features on it that nothing can get, like 16.5 feet, within 16.5 feet of it. I'm interested to see if they incorporate that or if it is incorporated into the snowblower. I just haven't been able to run any autonomous tests lately, just because of the fact that we don't have any snow. But I still might, but I have to convert a whole thing. When you get your, one second. When you do switch over from your lawnmower to your snowblower, you're going to switch the tracks. So that takes about 20 minutes. My best advice too is if you do switch the tracks, because you have to kind of lift the Yarbo onto its sides, do one side at a time when you're switching the tracks. It's a 20-minute process at the most. It's uninstalling two plates, a couple little nuts here and there, and then you kind of winch it just so that you get, bring in the tracks a little bit, and then you pull them off, put the new tracks on, just same process, winch it again, then put the plate back on, you're good to go. But definitely remove I would say your Wi-Fi halo antenna, definitely remove that when you're doing it, if you ever lift it on the side. The only time I've snapped the RTK antennas is when I was trying to be cool and I lifted it up and put it into the car by myself. So that was not a good idea on Ryan's part. Not a good idea at all. But yeah, so you guys are watching. We're watching the two-stage Yarbo snowblower right now. This is the one that's on sale. We're really getting into that winter time. $300 off for this one right here. What you see on the screen right there, $300 off. Not me, the Yarbo itself. $300 off that. If you just need the module, that is on sale too. $100 off that too. You can throw in the snowplow blade. It's $160 US. These are all US dollars I'm talking about here. Canada might be a little different. You have to go check out, put things in the cart where you're from. The Canadian prices. But yeah, I think it's $450 off on Canadian prices, or some $400, $450 off. I have to check. It should say on the website where you're ordering from and everything like that. Put it in the cart. You'll see the discount. You want to do that now. Just go put everything in the cart. Kind of see where you're at. The snowplow blade though is definitely a must. If you do order if you do order the snowblower, the snowplow blade, that pops on and off super easy. 6 little screws, 3 on each side, and that's for that wet snow. Every snowblower kind of struggles with that wet. Can struggle with, not all of them, but that wet snow towards the end of the season where it just it's cruddy, it's brown, all the cars have driven by it, it's nasty, slushy. That's where the snowplow really excels, putting that on the front too, pushes that out of the way. That wet lake effect snow too. So yeah, you definitely want to, if you do put the snow blower into your cart, put the plow blade in too. Get that plow blade. You're going to love it. It's just a perfect complement to the two-stage snowblower. It still gives you got the 24-inch width on the snowblower, 12 inches on the intake, 6 to 40 feet. It can throw snow, 6 to 40 feet, -10 to 190 degrees, and then -5 to 55 degrees on the deflector. It's about 230 pounds, so it's robust with the snowblower on. The snowblower is heavier, obviously, the module. But you need that. You want that torque. You want that power to be able to push the snow. That's why. I mean, look at it. It looks like a tank right there. It looks like a tank right there. It's waterproof. You can get about 90 minutes of runtime. Works in temperatures up to 13 degrees, negative 13 degrees. And like I said earlier, at about 1 inch, it'll clear 6,000 square feet, and 2 inch or 5 inches, it'll, I want to say about 5 inches, it'll clear about 2,000 square foot, and that's per charge. So, and then you'll go back, and it all depends. Sometimes if it's like super, super cold, you'll see a little bit of a faster trickle drain on your battery if it's a little cold. But it's meant for the elements. I think you just hit the wall, didn't you? I was watching that. You got right up to the wall. That was awesome. We are not working autonomously in the snow room, folks. We are not working autonomously in the snow room. But yeah, while we're talking about this, you know what? You guys can see that screen. I have a little bit of time. Let me go outside real quick because you guys can see this screen. We can see both screens. Let me show you guys a couple different things. I'm on the Wi-Fi here, so we should be pretty good. My legs are starting to stiffen up sitting down for so long, so I think it's time for us to take a little walk. Let's all go for a walk outside. Summertime's calling my name. All right, that screen's up. I'm going to take it for a quick walk. We're just going to go outside here real quick. I want to show you guys the leaf blower as well. I got to make sure this Wi-Fi is staying on here. We got a lot of stuff here, man. We're doing a lot of stuff out here. This is the Yarbo like HQ here in Chicago. This is our dedicated maintenance facility. So anything that gets fixed, I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this. I don't know. Here's my Mower Pro. I had it out yesterday and I just left it there. I am going to bring it inside today. So if you're thinking about driving by and taking it, I'm bringing it inside. Here's our Yarbo leaf blower right here. There's our Yarbo leaf blower right there. I can show you guys the leaf blower real quick while we're at it, while the snow plow's going. Pause the charge real quick. So this is your Yarbo leaf blower module, I should say. Bring the head up on it, the angle on it here. I always say, bow to your sensei. This is how high you can get it up. So this comes off right here. Actually, I lost the wing nut, so I had to put something on it yesterday. So this comes up. This is your low. Medium. I know you guys can't hear me when I'm doing that loud, but that's your Yarbo leaf blower. So this little nozzle here comes off, and the hose comes on, so you can walk around with it. This is your leaf blower here. And then, like I said yesterday, I was able to, I can show you guys real quick while we're doing this. I know you guys can hear me here. I'm sure the snowblower is still going. I just wanted to show you guys this real quick, though. I love this. I'm moving it real quick. So this is your back brace mount on the back of the Yarbo right here. There's your back brace mount right here. Like I said, 200-pound tongue weight. Let me move it a little forward. There we go. So you got 200-pound tongue weight. Here I am. I'm way more than 200 pounds. Ask my doctor. He's mad at me for it. I just want to make sure we're still alive here. Okay, we're still on. Hold on one second. But this is what's really cool too. I almost fell. You guys almost got to see me fall. I don't want to wipe out my. I don't want to wipe out everything. So what I just want to show you guys real quick. I was right near my data center. I was like, oh no. I'm gonna go back to the snow room in just a minute here, but I just want to show you. Just how quick you can hook up any, aerator, dethatcher, part, just like that. We set it And look at this. How quick. Now, if we want to go pick up leaves, just send it out just like that. So this is our Yarbo leaf blower. But you could hook this up to the core with the Smart Assist module. We'll have the tow mode coming up in the next update. Try to bring it back around here. Just showing you guys. I'm bringing it back around. There we go. So that's how quick you can convert it into a yard sweeper, a leaf blower. You name it. Just over about $100, maybe $150 at a big box store. $150. An aerator, you can get an aerator for about $100. You can get a dethatcher for about $100. A tow behind, just like that. To have somebody come out and do it, you're talking $200 plus each time they come out. So that's where Yarbo really saves you money. Is the fact that you no longer need to have. So now you can see it actually. I can show you on the live here too. While we're at it here, I'm gonna have a drive by. You can see it in the back here. Actually collecting leaves. So you can send this all through your house. Just a cool yard sweeper. Cleaning up mess. Maybe you got to clean up your driveway. You name it, just like that. So that gives you a little bit of a different view there of like the modularity of the Yarbo itself. I'll probably come back out and do a leaf blowing demo later on TikTok. If you guys are watching and you want to see me blow leaves, you're definitely going to want to check that out. I know it sounds exciting, right? Let's watch Ryan do a leaf blower, you know? Oh, there we go. Back in the room here. Coming back in. We got about 20 minutes left. You're going to want to hit up that $300 discount right now for the Yarbo Snowblower module or any bundle. $300 off. $100 off the snowblower module itself. $300 off the core in the snowblower. Just came back inside. Did I miss anything? Sorry if I missed any comments, folks, when I was outside. I didn't even check YouTube yet recently. I love to see that Zamboni, man. When you get that Zamboni thing going, I definitely want to see it. So we're back inside here. Click on the product links, guys. Check it out. Check out bundles. People always ask me how much this is or how much this is. And really, it's honestly about what kind of bundle you need, what kind of property you have. If you have big, multiple acres, definitely, like multiple acres, that means you probably have a big driveway. You're going to want to bundle with at least the Lawnmower Pro and the snowblower, or the M1 and the snowblower. The leaf blower is great too. Throwing that in, it's just an extra tool in the arsenal, and it doesn't take up a lot of space either. When you store it, I mean, the module itself is this big, so it doesn't take up a lot to store. So yeah, let me move some things around. Now I'm kind of sweaty. It's getting a little warm outside, but I like being outside, man. It's nice. I like the live streams outside when I get my hands dirty. All right, well, I was going to get a drink. So yeah, we got about 15 minutes left on this live stream. Let me know what you guys want. If you guys want to see more, we can do more outside. If you guys want to go back outside for a couple minutes, if you guys are enjoying watching the snowblower still go, you can see it's clearing all this area right here. That's our 2-stage snowblower from Yarbo itself. We started out as a snowbot company, and then just kind of gradually, because it started out just autonomous snow removal, and then as the business progressed, They decided, you know what, we're going to make this thing fully modular. We're going to go lawnmower, snowblower, leaf blower, you name it. So we went fully modular. We're the only one out there. Everything else is either a Kickstarter or a fantasy. So we're the only ones actually out there doing the work right now. All those other robotic lawnmowers are about ready to go up on the shelf for the next 6 months. Yarbo is just getting started. We just started leaf season. We're going into snow blowing season. I looked right out the window right now and like 30 leaves just fell. So I'm going to be out here in this outside doing some demos here with the leaf blower here shortly as well. But we want to focus on the snow blower because we're heading into October. Now is the time to order the Yarbo snowblower. We're giving you a $300 discount on it. I can see it turning right there. It's cool. And honestly, it's just now is the time to order it because it'll get to you in time. You can map out your driveways. You can map out your sidewalks. You can map out your patios and just get everything ready for wintertime. That way, when the first snowfall hits, you're not out there breaking your back. You're not out there shoveling in the cold, dark, morning. With Yarbo, we're going to be out there doing it for you, getting out there. So yeah, definitely. I'm trying to see any comments. I love how it said Duke Handsome joined the room earlier. Duke Handsome. That'd be a great name, wouldn't it? Duke Handsome. Oh yeah, Duke. Duke Handsome. Yeah, I know Duke Handsome. Yeah. So I appreciate it, man. I feel so. There's somebody in this room right now controlling this Yarbo. And I just want to say thank you to them. I don't know who it is. Somebody on our team is in there, hopefully with a nice warm Yarbo jacket. You can actually buy those Yarbo jackets at yarbo.com as well. You can check out our accessory page on there. Get yourself a Yarbo t-shirt. Get yourself a Yarbo hat. Oh, there goes their snow view. Well, whatever. If the snow view is down, come with me. We got a couple minutes. You have to watch a little screen, but come with me. Come with me if you want to live. All right, let's do it. If that screen's down, we're gonna go outside for a minute. I was just yelling at somebody. Oh, one second. I gotta grab my phone. All right, you gotta walk with me. We're live, man. We're doing this live. I feel like Bill O'Reilly every time. We're doing this live. I have 100 phones here, so but the one I control the Yarbo with, I actually have 2 that I control. Oh, there's the snow back up. Forgive me here. But I'm gonna take this out anyways. I'm on Wi-Fi here. Let's go show you some functionality of the Yarbo itself. That was Ming. He's the only one at the company. We were having a discussion. I was talking to one of the young engineers, and I forget how long I've been in the business doing things. And I was talking to a young engineer, and he was like, I think he was talking about somebody who was born in the 80s or something like that. And I looked at him and I was like, am I the only one that works at the company that was born in the 70s? And then we looked at Ming, who's like, he's like 6 years older than me. So I was like going, oh my, I turned old. All of a sudden I turned old. Not fun, But all right, I'm going to send this bad boy out real quick. I can send the Yarbo blower out real quick if you guys want to see that for a few minutes. Let me disconnect the yard sweeper real quick. And just want to show you the modularity. While you guys are watching the snow, while you're watching the snow too, I can send this bad boy out real quick. I do have the back brace mount on. You can see it right there. Let me see where we're at. This is what I'm talking about too, though. It's almost October. It's 80 degrees out. While I'm not complaining because I don't want it to be cold, I could use like 50s. The leaves are still falling though. It doesn't matter. Leaves are coming down. I still got Wi-Fi, so I'm good here. So I have this whole area mapped out as well. So all I have to do is All I have to do, just like that, boom, it's working fully autonomous. Oh, I'm too close to it. So I have to be 16.5 feet away. Otherwise, it won't start up. See how it... I'm too close. There you go. It legit won't go unless I'm not 16.5 feet away from it. When it's working autonomous, those are the safety functions. Let me see if I can turn this around real quick. I don't want to lose things here, but I'm trying to find the camera. There we go. Let me turn it around. Hey, I'm going to go follow it real quick while I'm on the Wi-Fi. So you guys are probably seeing the snowblower inside, and now we're doing a leaf blower demo outside. I don't want you to forget about the people freezing in that room right now, but just wanted to show you the modularity of the Yarbo itself. So this is 190 mile per hour winds up to 760 CFMs. It's way powerful than any handheld one that I've used, electric one that I've used. Sounds like a jet turbine. But this just shows you. So what I have it set up is it'll clear everything this way and push it towards the middle. And then we're going to clear everything out. You can see all those leaves I cleared out in the parking lot yesterday. So it's not blowing right now because I don't want leaves blowing this way. You can see the orange light blinking. It's working fully autonomous. So this, you're seeing the Yarbo snowblower work in action. Now you're seeing the Yarbo leaf blower as well while we're outside for a few minutes. Your app will tell you exactly what's going on. We got 40 minutes. I got it doing 2 passes here. That's why. Your GPS is lit. You're up. Just the PPVS just kicked in. So now it's going to blow everything on this side over. Like that. It turns around. It shuts off. When it comes back this way, it'll let me know I'm too close. It'll stop. Said, what's your company's name? We're Yarbo, man. We're a verb. There we go. I like to call this moonwalking. But yeah, this is awesome. So we got the leaf blower up top. We got the lawnmower. Or the lawnmower sitting over there, but we got the snowblower going there. When it comes back this way, I'm going to have to move. We got about 8 minutes left on this live, folks. We got the $300 coupon right now, $300 discount on the snowblower itself. I'm going to sneeze. Oh my gosh. Woo! It's kicking up. It's kicking up some stuff for me. So yeah, it'll start on these edges here and blow everything in this way. And then we're going to push everything out towards the parking lot. So that's a new feature on the leaf blower this year, is the ability to go forward and backwards with the blower on, autonomously, I should say. It used to be you do either a spiral pattern, or if you did something like this, you would have to go, it would blow like this way, come back, blow, come back, blow. Now it's like blow, 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 blow. If that makes sense. And my broken... So yeah, man, if you have acres and acres, you're going to want the leaf blower too. I mean, you could clear all those leaves out. You could do a spiral pattern on a big acre, 2 acres, have it blow everything into one big pile in the middle. Run it over with your Pro, mulch up some leaves. We said, how long has the company been in business? 10 years. We're the only modular yard tool out there. You see the snowblower going. This is a leaf blower. Everything else is either a Kickstarter or a fantasy. So if you want to jump on a fantasy or a Kickstarter, by all means, go ahead. If you want something that'll start clearing snow in a month when the snow comes, if you want something that'll mow your yard next week, definitely get a Yarbo. I guess it could have been a little better sales pitch, but I totally tripped over the finish line. Like I said, my 5-year-old was sick yesterday. He was like 2:30 in the morning. He was up in our bed. But you guys know what it's like when you have kids and they're sick. I mean, you just want to comfort them, but also you're like, could you not cough all over my pillow? I really don't want the plague here. So now we're going to start pushing everything this way. I'm going to back up because we have the safety settings on at 16.5 feet. And then I'll have to shut it down in like 2 minutes, guys, because I'll have to go inside and wrap this up. I can see the snowbot in there. Yeah, the Yarbo, somebody asked if it can work in the snow. I'm too close. Yeah, the Yarbo can work in the snow. It's waterproof. It's meant to be working in the snow. That's why we created it in the first place. Just so happens we decided this thing's got to go modular. So we have the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, which you see there. There's the Pro module. We got the leaf blower on right here. When it comes back, I'm going to pause it. And then we'll go back inside, wrap it up. Don't forget to go to yarbo.com. We got $300 off the snowblower bundle, our module and the core, $100 off the module itself. You can see all the leaves falling. It's kind of windy today. I like those windy days that just shake the trees. All right, I'm going to pause the work plan there. That's the Yarbo blower. This is the Lawnmower Pro. This is a Pro prototype right here. The Pro that people are using right now is way better than this one. I'm jealous, but I have not gotten one yet, so I'm super jealous. But it's supposed to come soon. And there's a yard sweeper. I'm going to have that out later, too. We'll probably play around with it. Yeah, so we're going to end the live stream here shortly. I just want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in today. Man, we really appreciate it. Anybody who takes the time to watch and listen to me, we really appreciate that. We're gonna have some cool stuff coming up here. But yeah, like I said, I want to tell you guys about the. I'm a little delayed in here, so I can see the Pro. She's a beauty. The Pro's beautiful. Everyone loves the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, except the people who don't have it. I've seen some pretty mad people that they don't have it, and I'm sorry, but you guys can order that anytime at yarbo.com. Once again, the snowblower is $300 off with the core and the module itself. If you guys want to know more, just go to yarbo.com. Don't forget, there's a plow blade too attachment you can attach to it. There is, it works fully autonomous. Now is the time to order it. We're going into October tomorrow. So that means we could have snow, literally have snow in the next few weeks. And I have a feeling we're going to go from summer, straight to summer, right into winter this year. We'll probably have one of those Halloween snows like we have in the past. I always make that joke, like when you grew up in Michigan, you could never be Spider-Man for Halloween. You had to be Spider-Man with a jacket. So it's bad. But hey, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. We'll be back this week. I might go do a leaf blower demo on TikTok. So look at Yarbo USA and come on TikTok later. And we will probably like right around 2 o'clock-ish. Let me eat my lunch. I gotta eat lunch. I'm fasting, gotta eat my lunch. But yeah, so like 2 o'clock. And if you guys have any more comments, anything like that, hit us up at TikTok at 2 p.m. I will do a live stream demo of the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro and the Yarbo leaf blower. So 2 p.m. Central. So that would be 3 p.m. Eastern, so 2 p.m. Central. So thanks everybody for tuning in. You guys are the best, and we will talk to you guys real soon.